Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether y'all are watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. Just want to take a quick second and say thank you to all the channel members, and thank you to anyone who comes in to check out my knife, my EDC content. I really appreciate it. So today, I think I'm bringing you the smallest fixed blade knife. I've even zoomed on my camera, can you tell? I'm bringing you the smallest fixed blade knife I think I've ever featured on the channel. And this is a little knife by CJRB. It is AARPM 9. It is called the Nap, K-N-A-P. They have two different versions of this little knife. They have the Nap, and they have a knife the same size, same style, that is set up as a little like mini cleaver. This is a little double-sided dagger. It was sent to me by White Mountain Knives to check out, bring to you guys, let you know my thoughts, and then I'm sending it back to them. But it is a super cool little knife. I've been surprised at how much I use it for novelty things, like opening packages, like where I would normally carry a slip joint in my left pocket, for example. So if I put this back in its little slip, it's not coming out. That's what the little string's there for. You could do a better lanyard if you wanted to. You could do a more decorative lanyard, but that shows you how much smaller it is than my Jack Wolf in my pocket. So considerably lighter, considerably less blade, but a very neat way to carry a small knife. Whether you carry it in your back pocket, which I probably wouldn't want to sit on it, not this particular one, maybe the chip, the little cleaver, but in my front left pocket or front right pocket, this little thing works great. It has got a G10 handle, and I don't know if these handles are stuck on or if they go all the way through. I'm assuming they're probably stuck on, but I really don't know. I really can't tell. This is a double-edged little dagger. So what's kind of cool about it is you do have these two flares here on each side. So if I squeeze down on this handle on these two sides, let me find something I don't mind stabbing into that I've already stabbed into. But your hand does not move at all anywhere on that, right? So I'm not going to slide up as long as I'm gripping it, and I've got it pinched right there because of those two flares. Now, I can also hold it to cut with. Now, would I want to cut paper or cardboard with it? Not really. But if I'm doing packages, detail cuts, it is very sharp. It's got a very short blade. We'll get some measurements here in a sec. Flip it over. So just a very neat, unique little knife. Kind of a novelty knife. Kind of something that I'd asked to check out because I wasn't really sure how small it was. I'd seen it on some of the different blade show videos that people had out, but it's just cool, right? I mean, for me, a lot of the stuff that I like is because it's novel. This little guy I think comes in around 30 bucks, something like that, 32 bucks. If you get it at White Mountain Knives and you use G10 10, you'll get a 10% discount on top of that. If you don't like the lanyard, which I would recommend you have something on it before you put it on the slip or in the slip, because I carried it for a while just like that because it's thinner, smaller. You don't have it as, but it's not as easy to get out. You almost need something, whether it's a small lanyard or something on this end here, to make it just a little bit easier to get in and out of that slip. The slip looks like it's fine. I know on the chip you wouldn't have any problem because you don't have a very pokey tip. This guy is a very pokey tip. It is stitched together you're not putting the tip all the way into the base of the leather, because what I do is I just let it basically sit right there. Put it in my pocket. When I get ready to pull it out, I just pull it out. You've got a little Slurpee Saver slicer. You could go all crazy side to side on that. Or you've got a box opener, you've got a letter opener, package opener, and just a unique little knife to show somebody. Just to give you guys an idea of the size of this knife, I picked out some of my other tiny knives. So this is one of my little Jason Grant micros, right about the same, a little bit bigger than the micro, or smaller than the micro. This is my MKM Micro 1. It's about half the size of it. And then I had to break out my little Midgard Messer battle axe. So it kind of fits in that same size range, right? A little bit of a novelty item, but still really cool. If I were to take out my tape measure, we would learn that like this guy is 3 inches from tip to tip. And so the handle is going to come in right about 1.5 inches from the end to right here. The blade is going to be 1.25 inches with 1 1/8 cutting area on that side and 1 1/8 cutting area on that side. I don't know if you double those, being a knife guy, since you've got actually 2 blade areas. I don't really know how that would work. I just know it's a tiny little knife. I think it's very cool. I think it's unique. I think it's available. I know it's available in all different kinds of finishes, all different types of colors, materials, and it's also available in the 2 styles. I really like the chip as well, because it's kind of like a little cleaver. I almost think this would be more of a practical small emergency blade, just because it's got that super sharp dagger grind. But I really like it, guys. It does have a little billboarding. It's got CJRB there, and then you've got the model number, which is J1940 AR RPM 9, your blade steel, little blacked out blade, full tang construction. The G10 does give it some texture. I've got it zoomed in, so I don't know how my texture vision is going to work there. But just a cool little package. I wanted to share it with you guys. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. I do want to weigh it to show you guys how light it is, both in its slip and out of its slip. So real quickly, we'll close out by just getting a weight. 0.95 ounces with the sheath. 0.55 ounces without. And if we wanted to get down to the meat and potatoes of it, without our lanyard or our little cordage, 0.50. So very light package, very neat little knife, inexpensive. Maybe for 35 bucks you can get a lot more knife, but if you're looking for something cool, something small, something to maybe bridge that gap between a fixed blade and a slip joint, or just a little office carry, something you can use to open mail, something you can use to open packages, staples boxes, whatever the case may be. I kind of like this little guy. If it was much more expensive, I'd put it on the no-go list, but since it's so reasonably priced, came very well packaged. I'm a fan of CJRB. I'm a fan of Artisan. I think they're doing cool stuff, and the fact that they brought a little crazy knife like this to market, it gets my vote. But guys, if you watch this much, thank you, thank you. Please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon. Feel free to hit the like button if you'd like to, but most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.